Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? It's Ant. I'm coming to you live from my home here in Dallas, Texas with the Ant's Daily Tips. Come on here to help you out every single day. By just dropping some nuggets, see if it can help you out through your day, help a family member out, help a friend. But hey, as you're coming on in, feel free to let me know where you're tuning in from. If you're watching the recording, in the comments, just type in replay and let me know where you're tuning in from. I love being able to go back and just see where everybody's tuning in from. I'm also gonna take the time and share this to my personal page. So to my personal. One second here. Let's get this shared. Using the right tools is today's topic, y'all. Hey, and if you're watching this on YouTube, don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button so you can, get notifications of, when I'm going live or when I posted a video there. So we just gonna get it going here in just a second. But using the right tools, man, this hit me, y'all. I was just doing some personal growth this morning, and it hit me so hard because so many times we can use the wrong tools in life. And so I believe this can help you out here. And I got some good examples of how this really plays a part. But, we're going to get kicked off here in just a second here. Let me get my notes ready. Just a couple things I wanted to make sure I touched on here. But using the right tools, everybody. Hey, let's get it kicked off. So like always, every single day, I'm coming to you with a question first. And the question I just want you to kind of think about throughout this whole little short video here is, are you using the correct tools in the different areas of your life? Are you using the correct tools in your life, pretty much? Are you using the correct tools? And I can be honest with myself and be honest with you guys. It's been times where I haven't used the right tools. And it's kind of like, it's like this, you guys. Sometimes the simplest tools can empower us to do great things, y'all. The simplest tools in life can empower us to do great things. And a prime example, you guys, think about a hammer. When you look at a hammer, it's probably one of the smallest tools, like a screwdriver, but it can get so much done. And see, a lot of people forget about some of the simplest tools can empower us to do great things. Let you build that first doghouse, or let you put that first board up on the wooden fence that went down. You kind of feel good because you felt like you did something. See, sometimes the smallest tool will allow you to do great things. And, but also on top of just the smallest tool, having the right tools, that's like makeup in itself. That having the right tools personally, y'all, because I've seen it so many times where we have the wrong tools. And a lot of people be like, well, Ann, how do you mean you got the wrong tools? Well, let me give you some examples of the tools that's in your life. And you kind of just think about, are they the correct tools or the wrong tools? And I was having a conversation with a good friend of mine from Louisiana last night. And, he was just talking about his past and, how he was running, with the wrong people for a long time before he finally just snapped out of it. And see, and a lot of people don't understand that the people around you, the people in your circle, are a tool. If the people around you aren't positive, motivating tools or people that you're trying to, that are trying to go after like similar goals, don't even have to be similar goals, but go after their goals and pushing and maybe they're the negative ones. Maybe they're the ones that always want to party. Well, maybe they want to do this. See, and to be honest, y'all, that's the wrong tools to have. The reason why is because you'll end up falling into that same path. If they're always negative, eventually it'll rub off on you. If all they want to do is blow all their money at the club and on clothes and accessories, well, guess what? Guess what you're going to end up doing? You're going to end up doing the same thing. And see, it's those type of tools, and we all have different tools that we can use, like the communication with people, the personal growth. What are you reading? What are you reading? What are you feeding your brain with? What are you listening to? So those are also tools. And, to give you an example, I'll give you another example of this. Think about it. You got to have the right tools in your life to do things that you're pushing for. And a lot of people be like, well, and I don't really know, and think about it, because you need tools in all different aspects of life. For instance, if you're going to play basketball, unless you want to be a basketball player, you don't go to basketball practice or a basketball game with a football. You don't show up at your tennis match or tennis practice with a golf club. It doesn't work like that, y'all. You know, you got to have the right tools. And what I mean by that, and a tool is something as simple as this. You getting advice from me or getting some tips from me. That's a tool. You know, you got a tool to help you out. And that's the same thing, you know, in every other area of your life. You know, there's different tools. If you wanna be successful, then why not find successful people and study what they're doing? It's just the honest to God truth. You know, don't sit up here and try to cut your lawnmower with a pair of scissors and say I had the right tool. No, you'll be out there all day. You'll be mad, be sweating, really be teed off at yourself for going out there with some scissors trying to cut your yard. It doesn't work like that. See, and you got to start remembering that once you start putting the right tools and using the right tools, it becomes easy. See, you got a toolbox. Everybody has a toolbox. What kind of tools are you putting in there so you can use for later on? What kind of books are you reading? What kind of people do you have around you when times get hard and you need those positive people? What kind of tool can you pull out? Who can you call? You know, what are you listening to? You know, and that's the type of things I'm talking about with your tools, you guys. You know, having those having those, or you know, in your toolbox would definitely help you out in the long run. And just remember, you know, just like the lawnmower situation, but just the wrong tools. I see so many people have the wrong tools. You know, want to listen to this person, want to follow this person. But in actuality, you haven't even just sat down just to look and see if that person's even going on the right path. Maybe they aren't just as successful as they want to be, but are they going down the right path? Are their actions are they leading up and following their words that they're talking about? And see, and that's where you got to come in the hand. Just like, you know, if we was trying to knock down a tree, and it's just the same thing. We trying to go out there, we trying to knock down a tree with an axe, you know, or maybe a chainsaw. Sorry, y'all, had a call come in. Call that person back. You know, just like if we go to cut down a tree, you had the axe or the chainsaw, y'all. But hey, guess what? You wouldn't go down and try to cut down a tree with a baseball bat or a crowbar. It doesn't work like that. That's the wrong tools to try to do that job. And that's the wrong tools to try to get that promotion that you're trying to go for. You're using the wrong tools to try to grow your business. You're using the wrong aspects. See, and if you are in doubt or don't understand something, what's wrong with asking a couple of questions, y'all? And see, that's what's wrong. A lot of people are scared to ask about what tools to use. And I'm letting you know, like, the tools in your life can definitely, you know, they pretty much determine what kind of success you're going to have. That's pretty much the truth right there. But I do have some tips here of, you know, how you can use and find the right tools in your life. I actually have about 7 of them, but I just kind of want to go ahead and I'm going to drop off 3. And if you want the other 4, matter of fact, if you want the other 4, just reach out to me. Just send me a message and I will get the other 4 to you. And we can possibly talk about the tools, you know, if you want to talk a little bit more about them, the tips here. But the number one tip I want to share with you guys is evaluate the tools that you're currently using. Evaluate the tools that you're currently using, y'all. And that's important because, like I just mentioned, are you using a baseball bat to try to knock down a tree? You see what I'm saying? Kind of think about the tools that's going on in your life, the people that are giving you advice, the books that you're reading, the communication that you have with others, your leadership skills. You know, what are you feeding your brain? Pretty much, are you watching too much TV? What kind of tools are you getting? Are you watching too much news? And you know, what kind of tools are you using? So evaluate them. Write them down, evaluate them, and determine if that's a tool you want to keep using or if that's a tool you want to take out your toolbox. Number 2, find out what successful people have done. I mentioned this a little earlier. You know, find some successful people. If you want to be a professional basketball player, a professional football player, go study some of the successful people, see what they did, what they're doing, and how you can implement that into your life. Maybe you want to be a better writer. Well, see what look at the different tools that you're using. You know, study other successful people and see what they did to improve their writing, to improve their grades. to get that promotion in the job, to reach the top rank in their company, to reach that pin rank in the company. It may not be the top rank. It may just be a certain pin rank, to recruit better, to be a better salesperson, whatever it is in your aspect, to be a better businessman. Study other successful people. Number 3, it kind of goes back when you evaluate it. Once you evaluated the wrong tools, number 3 would be eliminate the wrong tools. Eliminate the wrong tools. Eliminate the tools that are hindering you from being successful in whatever endeavor it is in your life. Eliminate them. Sometimes y'all, a tool, it may hurt you because a tool may be a good friend or a family member. That sometimes you got to just kind of distance yourself so you can reach your full potential, y'all. And a lot of times we let some of the people closest to us hinder us from being successful. So those are the 3 tips I just have for you. Like I mentioned, I have 7 of them. And if you're looking for them, don't hesitate to send me an email, shoot me an inbox, find me, reach out to me, and I definitely get you the other 4. But to end off with this, just to let you know, everything that looks good tomorrow is because you and I are pretty much growing today. You can't change what happened yesterday and the days before. But what you can do is start growing today so you can make sure tomorrow is good and great as much as you want it to be. Hey, that's all I have for y'all. Nice, short, to the point. If you haven't already, hey, go ahead and like the page or subscribe to the YouTube channel, whichever device you're listening on, app you're listening to on. But hey, that's all. Peace out, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. I hope this really helped you out. And don't hesitate to share this with your friends and family.